What the fuck is going on? It feels kind of nice. Smoked a little bit of like devil's lettuce, you know what I mean? Who bought this in the first place? I forget how fucking stupid everyone is. Like I literally feel like I might pass away. Anyways. Okay, hello. It has been quite a while. I think it's been over a year now since I uploaded a video. The last one that I did was my wisdom teeth getting removed. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I kind of just took a bit of a break from making videos. I just didn't really feel like I had the time to unwind and really enjoy myself. Now I've stepped back a little bit and I feel like I can start getting back into this. Lately I have been posting a lot on TikTok, so if you do want to see anything of what I've been up to, my TikTok will be linked here. It's been really fun. I'm starting to feel the creative juices flow back, if you know what I mean. I feel like life's been good and I've got a lot to update on. Today I wanted to go back to my roots and we're gonna do some thrifting. So we're gonna go op shopping, chat, catch up, buy some things, because I feel like I wear the same thing every day. This is my outfit for today. Definitely nothing groundbreaking, definitely nothing revolutionary, but it's something. Yeah, we'll go take on the shops. Sit. Isn't he so big now to my last videos? And Mills, the big fatty. I love you. See you guys later. So we're in the car. It feels really weird like doing this because I'm not really used to doing it anymore. Like, what do I even say? But then I remember that I can just ramble. Like, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Connection success.
Okay, to the op shops. Where have I been? What have I been doing? What the fuck is going on in life? Honestly, not too much. Actually, no, that's a lie. When I last stopped filming, this was like a year ago. Since then, I've actually just really decided and realized that I don't ever want to be stressed in life. Like, I feel like I've struggled a lot with anxiety throughout my life, like even in childhood. I don't want to feel stressed anymore. I don't want to feel anxious, and it's something that I'm constantly working on. It's not just like one decision I made where I was like, I don't want to be anxious, and then like everything was fixed. I just kind of was like, I don't want all of this overloading stimulus that's gonna keep making me feel really stressed. I just thought, I'm putting in all this energy and time and, you know, overworking myself, and it's stopping me from doing the things that I enjoy. I need to accommodate myself and I need to step back, do something easier, and honestly, since doing that, I feel so much better. Just like enjoying life now, whereas before I feel like I was just so stressed out and just not enjoying myself. I've actually been trying to really work a lot on my lifestyle and trying to do things that I enjoy. So I've actually been traveling a lot. Like, I've been on the cruise earlier this year. I forget, like, you wouldn't have heard anything about this. I went on a cruise to Vanuatu in New Caledonia. I did a marathon in Canberra, like a 10K, mind you, not like a full marathon, but you get what I mean. I've been to Melbourne, I went to Sydney, I've been to New Zealand, I've been to Bali for 2 weeks. I only recently got back from Bali about 2 weeks ago, and I'm already planning the next trip, which would be 5 weeks in Japan and South Korea. After that, I'm planning to do Europe next year, except I refuse to do Europe summer. I will do it in probably like spring. I don't want to be super hot and sweaty and gross and see all the crowds and all the expensive pricing. Ideally, I want no one to be there. I want to go there and have empty streets, empty cafes. Like, I want to be there on my own, but regrettably, that's not quite a choice or anything that's in my control. Also, hopefully you can see me all right, because it looks pretty dark and I feel like the camera is focusing on the sky, which I love in photography, but not quite when I'm trying to film myself. We are almost here at location 1, and I forget how fucking stupid everyone is. People cannot fucking drive for shit. I'm not kidding. Like, it's actually criminal. Like, what the fuck is going on here? 2 cars fucking reversing into each other. Anyway, we're here. I feel like I'm in a bit of a shit spot. Someone tell me why the op shops are always busy when I come. I'm just gonna park on the street. I'm not gonna pay for parking because I'm a baddie. Anyways, peace and blessings. I'm also gonna swap to my phone. In the past, I've actually brought my camera in to film. You know, I don't see an issue with that. I think that's fine. But I feel like today, I don't wanna have to lug it around. I kinda just wanna do it like chill on my phones. Be right back. I was right about to get out of my car, and then suddenly 2 cars left the car park. So like I said, lucky boy syndrome. So I'm parked in here, which is all good. Slay. Let's see how I go inside. Alright baddies, so we have conquered. I'm gonna go to another salvo store. I'm just not really in the mood to deal with the little stores. Not that they don't have good stuff, and not that it's not worth going, but I feel like I just want something easy. I probably will only go to one more store because I forget how tiring it is. Like, I literally feel like I might pass away. But that's okay. I'm feeling like doing that. We'll go home, have a nice matcha. I did get 4 items and I'll do a haul later. But we'll drive there, spill some more tea, let's get into it. I don't actually know why I ended that. I feel like it'd be better for me to just keep this going. But anyways, I feel like getting back into YouTube has made me realize it's just a man crossing the road, like at a snail pace. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I'm trying to think of the best way to phrase this. So in my time away, I actually realized a lot about how much like anxiety and I guess like feeling not good enough really affected me when it came to posting and filming. It sounds a little bit stupid and it feels a little bit like, yeah, of course you feel like that, or sometimes things pop up. But there were so many videos that I actually wanted to make that I never did because I never felt good enough, or I never felt like they would be good enough and I couldn't be bothered. And I actually, looking back, think I was actually extremely depressed. I don't know, that sounds a little bit like, oh, like, yeah, like depressed. I had no energy to do anything, like no motivation to follow through. I know that that sounds a little bit like, well, yeah, of course you were like a little bit busy, or like, you know, maybe some things took a bit more energy than others, but like it wasn't that hard. Like all I had to do was set up a camera and talk to it. For example, I'm 2 years sober. I haven't drank alcohol in over 2 years. I haven't done drugs in probably longer than that. Like I've smoked a little bit of like devil's lettuce, you know what I mean? But like I haven't even done that in quite a few months. So I wanted to make a video about it, my 1 year, but I never did it because I just kept overthinking and thinking like, oh, I can't, or I shouldn't, or this or that, or what. I wanted to do it for my 2 years and then I still didn't. I wasn't really in the YouTube mind space. There are so many videos I would love to make, and I think I will make eventually. I felt so bad for so long and I just had like no energy and no drive to really do anything. I really missed a lot of opportunities. Like obviously they're still there and obviously I can still do them and I will do them because I feel like it would just be fun. I just felt so horrible for so long and I just didn't post anything because I felt so bad and never felt like any of my content would be good enough. No one would watch it. It's just like made me realize a lot of things about how I was and how I kind of still am, but I'm definitely continuing to improve. I want to try and post consistently at least once a week. You never know, like I don't want to hold myself to it. If I'm feeling a little bit stressed out or if I'm feeling overworked, like I'm happy to just reduce the load. I would like to be more consistent with it because it's kind of fun, to be honest. If anything, I think TikTok is harder because it's such like a short form, and like again, you can post literally anything, but sometimes I feel a bit overwhelmed because I'm like, what the fuck do I post? Whereas I feel like on YouTube, it's totally acceptable to just ramble, and no doubt I'll trim out half of whatever the fuck I say because I ramble a lot. It's just kind of fun like that, do you know what I mean? Back to what I was saying, and why is everyone driving so fucking slow? The fuck? Anyways, what I've also done recently is I've been learning to surrender. It's still a work in progress. I still have a lot of work to do on it, but I feel like I've been getting a lot better at just surrendering to life. For a very long time, I feel like I was holding myself really high to the standard of like, I'm gonna be successful really young, I'm gonna buy a house, do X, Y, Z, and I feel like it's not actually realistic at the moment. I feel like back in the day, pre-COVID, it would have been very realistic, but since COVID, everything's just so expensive. For my like single salary income, you know what I mean, like just me working part-time, it's not something that's really plausible for me, do you know what I mean? I will gaslight myself and be like, I need to be doing this, I need to be doing that, when it's not even possible. And that's why I've been traveling a lot more, because that's something I really want to do that is achievable for me, and I think it should be something that I'm doing now, prior to buying a house, prior to settling down, getting into a relationship, all of that, because I can do it completely on my own terms. And I think that's probably what matters most to me in experiencing life while I'm young. I've had a lot of mindset changes, but anyway, I'm gonna shut up for a bit, get to the next location, and we will continue from there. I'm at our location, so I'm just gonna go in. To be honest, this check-in is not very relevant, but yeah, so we're here. Hopefully it's a little bit better than last time. Not that it wasn't good. I'm hoping that there's stuff that I see and I'm like, I need it. My approach to op shopping is that if I don't love it, I won't buy it. I don't think you have to be totally crazy, like perfect fit every time you shop when you're op shopping. If I was shopping at a regular store, I would say yes, like make sure it fits right, make sure you love it, etc. Because these things aren't as expensive. Some of them are really good brands. Sometimes they're just a tiny bit too small, tiny bit too big, or it's something you might need to alter to make it work. I feel like that's pretty good. Don't worry, you'll see what I'm talking about. I feel so fatigued. I'm not even kidding you guys. Like I actually feel like I might pass away. So that concludes the op shopping. Obviously now we're gonna head home. I'm dying for like an iced matcha. It's actually kind of hot today. On the way home now, all I really have to say, to be honest, is that I am so fucking glad that I found some goodies, because I remember one time I went op shopping and didn't find a single thing. And those are the worst days in my opinion, because like op shopping takes a lot out of you. Like shopping in general takes a lot out of you. Op shopping specifically takes a lot because it's like a full-time job. Like you're literally at work. If you go into a normal store, they will be bound to have your size. They'll tend to have, you know, some decent shit, obviously based on where you're shopping. You already kind of know what they're going to be selling. The op shop is like a fucking free-for-all. Like there is no telling what you're gonna find. I found the most ugly, disgusting things ever, and I'm probably gonna post it on TikTok, to be honest, but like it was freaking Criminal. I was like, who bought this in the first place? Who wore this? Because that is literally diabolical. Listen to that baby purr. King of not indicating today. Sorry, but I'm holding a camera on one hand. It could get a fine for that. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. I am just like really concerned, shocked, confused, bewildered, and it's just not a sleigh. Not a sleigh today, but that's okay because I found some good things. I think I got like 7 items in total. I'll do a haul when I get back home and we will continue to talk there. All right, bye. We're back in my room and I have my matcha. Not gonna lie, making them at home never hits as hard as when you have them in store, to be honest. This is literally just milk, ice, and then the matcha. What we are here for, the haul. This is my bag of goodies. Let's do it. Starting with the first store. I'm not in focus. Starting with the first store, I got this shirt. So this is from Boohoo Man. I find a lot of their stuff in op shops here. What really shocked me, right, is when I first picked it up, it's a size small. So naturally, I'm like, oh, it's probably not gonna fit. I'll just try it on anyway. Maybe I can make it work. This fit like a large. I don't know if this is like a plus size small or what. Like, I actually don't know. But this is a size small, fits great. But like, look how it's shiny. I just feel like that's so cool. Like, I love unique kind of pieces. Don't you reckon that's cool? Like, how cool. $9. The next piece are these kind of like boardies. These are nice and light, especially going into summer. I wouldn't wear these as actual swimmers. They're actually really big. They did not fit because of the cord here. It's like so long. I can like tie it and then go all the way around my body to the back, and it actually holds it up really nicely. I kind of like the white stitching. I think it could be kind of cool. But they were only $5, so to be honest, well, you can't really go wrong. Next, we have these like, they look like tradie pants, to be honest. I don't know what the best way to describe them is other than tradie pants. They actually fit me pretty good. They're a little bit big, but I prefer to buy things a little bit bigger. They kind of give me Dickies vibes. And they're brand new. They still have the original tag on from the shop. But yeah, they look really nice. I'll definitely wear them at some point. And like I said, brand new, $9. Now, the last thing that I got from that shop, which I was actually most excited for, is I brought these Lululemon shorts. They kind of look the same as those tradie pants, not gonna lie. So here they are. The Lululemon pants, and they honestly are so comfy. Like, Rachel was telling me that I brought some because they have men's stuff, and I didn't even know that. I literally found these in the op shop. They look perfect. There's like no stain, no anything. Going into summer, these will be literally perfect. This is like exactly kind of what I wanted today. They were $16, still like way cheaper than if you brought them in the shop, so I'm not here to complain about $16. Matcha break. If you hear any footsteps, I've got 2 dogs and 1 cat all in my room right now. Next, I have from the second store, another pair of jorts. I have 1 pair at the moment, love them. I actually got them from the op shop for $5 and they've served me very well. I wear them to work and I wear them on my days off. These aren't perfect. They still fit me pretty good. Like I said, I just kind of wanted another pair. I feel like I need one. Like I said, not the perfect style. The other ones I do like more, but for $8, I just thought I may as well grab it. They look nice, they fit me. It's fine, it's a miracle. I'm starting to think that I manifested all these shorts because I've literally brought all these pants and shorts, and what I wanted was more bottoms. Like, how good. Next, I have this collared button-up shirt. I would call this more of an overshirt. It's got like a felt fabric type of thing. It feels kind of nice. I would probably wear this with like a singlet underneath it as well. It's kind of good. It was only $7 too. It just looked nice. Again, I don't know. It was good. It was a slay. I will be wearing it at some point. Last but not least, this Ralph Lauren polo shirt. This one is actually a large, I believe. It looks like a small, in my opinion. I feel like it looks small. Maybe it's actually a women's shirt. I wouldn't think so, but it could be. But it fits me really nice. It's more fitting. Usually I like a little bit baggier. And again, because I'm building up muscle, I feel like it's gonna get a bit tighter. I feel like it might show off a little bit more. And if I wear it with some baggy bottoms, it'll add a bit of like dimension. I don't know. Just kind of slay. Kind of cute. Kind of gives like Bumblebee vibe. $12. But it's like a brand, so it makes sense considering the price of if you brought this in the actual store. Bit of a discount. These are all the items that I brought. I also came close to buying a few pairs of jeans. There were like some grey ones, some black ones, but again, they just didn't quite fit, or I just wasn't crazy about them. I almost brought some Nike shoes, which looked really good, except I actually realized right before I was about to buy them that they are actually like damaged. Not that I'm someone that's like, oh, they're damaged, like I can't wear them, like you're buying them from an op shop. But they weren't just like old and worn. They were like, someone had ripped pieces of them off. Like I think they were maybe trying to do like a DIY. There was like glue. Like I have a video of it where it was like glue, where someone must have ripped it off and that was the glue that was originally had it stuck on there. It looked nice, but I just think for me, like I would rather buy like a, I don't know, a dupe or something that's like newer, that actually has all the bits on there. I feel like in that case, it's just not quite for me. But for $30, not bad, but someone else can enjoy it. Just personally, it wasn't happening. That is my haul. I don't know. really, what else to say today? I could definitely talk more about what I've been up to, what's happening. I might just let it go for a little bit. It's only like 12:30, but I feel exhausted. Like shopping really takes it out of me. If there's anything you want to know, let me know. If there's anything you want to see, let me know. Like I said, I've been posting a lot more on TikTok and also on Instagram. A lot from my trips I've been posting on there, especially with the G7X. I realized in Bali how good the quality is for photos. I've always been a film person, but since my film camera literally died in Bali on like day 2, I had to resort to using the G7X, which I'm really glad I brought. Something about a cold drink. I don't even care if it's matcha or something else, but something about like a cold drink on a day like this. It's giving. Like I said, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. See you next time.